Now let's stick with Nike, which will be happy to turn the calendar on September. It's the worst performing Dow component for this month. Joining me now is David Swartz, Morningstar senior equity analyst. He calls Nike very undervalued. How long before we see the proof that it's undervalued, David?
Yeah, it could be a couple quarters. Nike has really been struggling for the last 2 years, and its sales numbers have been weak. The company's been reporting sales declines, which is very unusual for Nike. This is typically a high-growth company, despite its size. And so, right now I think we're probably looking at calendar 2026 before we start to see some real improvement. Nike has released a lot of new products recently, including a whole new line of running shoes under its major categories, and the Nike Skims collaboration, which just launched a few days ago. That's Nike's effort to become a bigger player in athleisure, and there's a lot of opportunity there for Nike, a lot of opportunity that Nike in the past has not really benefited from as it should have. And so, I think that this Skims is a multiple-year effort, and so we're not going to see immediate results, but I do think that in the past, when people bought Nike, when it's been down as it is right now, it's proven to be a great investment.
Right.
And my fair value estimate is $104.
So, David, the knock on Nike before this CEO was that leadership leaned too hard into direct-to-consumer, really damaged the relationships with the wholesale partners, and left the door open to some other up-and-coming brands to eat its lunch. What degree of confidence do you have that the new CEO is fixing some of those areas, particularly the relationship with wholesalers, with retailers that aren't named Nike?
Yeah, Nike certainly has made a lot of those mistakes and has lost distribution to some strong competition such as Hoka and On. But, this industry really wants Nike to succeed. This is still the biggest company in the industry. It's still the leader in sales for a lot of these retailers. And so they really want to embrace Nike's new products, and they really want to highlight them. And we're seeing right now at retailers like Foot Locker and Dick's Sporting Goods, which seem to be having a very positive view of Nike's recent product releases. The sales may not come in right away, but I think that they're setting up for a stronger 2026. The company has the World Cup coming up next summer, which is a great marketing event for Nike.
Right.
And so, there's a lot of things actually coming that this industry is really excited about.
Perhaps most important is any of those upstarts really significantly taking share from Nike in a way that looks durable.
Yeah, and they have taken share. There's no doubt about it. But Nike is still much bigger, and it still has, this is a very large industry. This is a global industry, and there's room for multiple successful companies. And so we can see companies like Hoka and On and Adidas succeed along with Nike. The industry itself is growing every year. There's more and more interest in sportswear. It's growing in very many developing nations. And so there's still a lot of market opportunity for the main leaders in this industry.